Yeah, this video is about the PSP handheld system by Sony. I do not own any of the copyrights to anything I'm about to show you, so don't sue me, and I got nothing. Let's talk about the PSP itself, and look. Yeah, this is the fat PSP, the oldest model. Had this for 2 years or longer, 2.5 years. You can see I still have tape on it, keeping it together, because of the screws are loose and the back piece of the battery broke off. Looks like my fat Game Boy, which we all probably had. Now, we're going to talk about some of the video games that came out for it. Because when it first came out, it had very limited video games on it. And now, how 2009, how it has some games coming out for it, or some games that came out, that look pretty decent. Okay? The first one I'm going to talk about is Armored Core from the Front, for the PSP. It's a great game, it has decent graphics, and the only problem I had with it is that it was too short, and the difficulty of it wasn't very high. It was a very easy game. Now, it has a multiplayer game where you could find someone who has the same game in the PSP system that you could play on with your own customized mech. The only problem I have with this, though, is to find that person. If this game had an infrastructure onto it, where you could play across the internet, and this is a game where that would make this game a lot better if you could play with friends from over the internet. Great game, feeling better. Those two this. Next game I'm going to show is, let's see, one of the games I play the most, out of all my games I play, the Metal Gear Solid games. Well, the games are very good. They have very great graphics for the PSP handheld system, and they're really fun to play. The basic reason why this is a great game is because the storyline, all Metal Gear Solid games have a great storyline, so that's said for itself. And also that it has infrastructure. This is a game they really worked hard on. They really want people to really enjoy the game they're buying. They came out with a extension pack version of the online gameplay. A lot of people complain about this game because it doesn't have the storyline. But if you look up on the internet, they clearly say this was an expansion pack for the online play. So you really enjoy it if you just want frontline. And that's pretty much that case. All games, I think all PSP games with online mode are really decent. Another game I'm going to take out probably the most newer games I have, newest game, for like 2 weeks ago, is the Dynasty Warriors Strike Force game. Just by looking at it, you can see the epicness of it. Now, it's a great game, nice game. I got some problems with it though. It's very hard on one player. Now, if you look on the back, I doubt you'll be able to see it. So you can see it. Well, you probably can't see it. It says, for the first time, up to 4 players can force this tactical strike on massive fortress and colossal beasts. Yes, there are a lot of monsters in this game, which is probably will turn off some players onto it because they want it to be traditional hack and slash, or this game takes a little bit more strategy to it. But one of the things about it, it contradicts itself. That it's a game made for multiplayer, and yet it only has an ADA, so that means you're going to have to find other players other people who have the system and the game itself. Now, I think this ruins the gameplay to it a lot because it's just pointless, and it's a game built for multiplayer action, so you think they would have put an online portion to the game besides the ADOC. It tells you that maybe the programmer or the company didn't want to spend the money on it, so really ruined the game. It's one of those fine. It's a really great game. Could have been better with the online part of it. There's also this emote option where you can allow to make your character do stupid things such as wave or smile or get very aggressive because they maybe lost the fight. But the problem with this is that there's really point to it because I'm pretty sure if you're playing with this with someone or with a buddy, he's going to be sitting next to you, and I don't see the point of other options such as that. Now, I heard in Japan that there's a way to play the ADOC online through your PS3, but I think that's only in Japan and not in America, so it makes it very pointless. Now, again, 2009 has come out with some really great games. One great game is Final Fantasy Dissidious. I'm pretty sure plenty of people playing the game already due to the hack firmware. But another problem with this game is that I'm a big fan of Final Fantasy, but the game doesn't have an online mode, so it's going to be questionable how bored I am with this. I'm going to get this game. Like a great example of a game I easily got bored of is any of the Bleach game for the PSP. They have an A dock, and fighting games are very boring when you've got no one to play with. And since that's a Japanese game, you're not gonna find that many people with it. With like just like the CDS, if they don't put an online mode into the game, it's a fighting game. You're gonna get bored out of your ass playing it, find just the AI. I've seen some videos on YouTube already with people playing it, but I think they probably both use hack firmware so they can both have it or they order it online. But not many people are gonna do that. Now, it's another game I'm looking I'm looking forward to. Is Soul Calibur Broken Destiny. Now, the reason why I'm looking forward to this is that I love the Soul Calibur series. And it's always a great game with nice graphics. Actually, this new one for the PSP, which is stunning graphics. And the best part is that you're going to be able to customize, just like in the other last two games, and go online with them. And it's going to have an infrastructure mode. I hear that they're having problems with it, so hopefully they don't take it out due to these problems, but I doubt it. Bandai Namco ain't really the best game company. They come out with some great games, but not a lot. Especially their anime-based games tend to suck, but the Namco never really went wrong with Soul Calibur. So hopefully they'll continue with the infrastructure, and it'll be a great game to have. I'm looking forward to it, even more than the Dissidious, and Dissidious looks awesome already. But it's gonna be held back just due to the fact that you can only play against the AI, and you can't go across the internet and play a buddy there. And I've got other games with me right here, but I don't think anybody's really interested in these. Well, anyway, just my thoughts on my opinions of how can games be better, and that if you can put an online game into it, if a game sees it will be better with online mode, just put it in, and don't try to like be cheap on it, because any game where you play with friends is a lot more enjoyable. Especially the Grand Theft Auto series. And that's pretty much it. The PSP, that's pretty much just it. So, see you guys later.